Hey YouTube, welcome to the first video on my channel. If you like to see how I achieve this funky twist out, just keep on watching. I'm starting on freshly washed and conditioned hair, and I like to start off by sectioning my hair into 4 different sections because my hair is super thick, so it just makes my life a lot easier when it's all sectioned off. In each individual section, I'm going to add the leave-in conditioner, which is Camille Rose Naturals Moisturizing Milk. I saw one of my favorite YouTubers use it in her video, and so I just decided to check it out. Now, I know a lot of people only put a dime size amount, but since my hair is super thick, I add way more than that. Next, I will be using a detangling conditioner by Cantu, and I know it says it's for kids, but to me that doesn't really matter, especially when it does the trick. I use it as a leave-in sometimes, but for today I'm just going to add it on top of my Camille Rose Naturals Moisturizing Milk. After I use the moisturizing milk and the detangler, I just twist up that section and then move on to the rest of my hair, doing the same thing to the other 3 parts. I'm on the last section and I've already added my leave-in and my detangling conditioner, so now all that's left is the cream and the oil. For the cream, I'll be using Lotta Body Moisturize Me, and I absolutely love Lotta Body products. They always get my hair super right and super fresh, and it just makes my hair feel super soft. For my oil, I'll be using Do Girl Anti-Itch Growth Oil, and I have a dry scalp, so this product helps me not scratch in my hair for a while. Also, it leaves my scalp with a tingling sensation. After I apply the Lotta Body and the oil, I like to further detangle my hair once more before I start twisting with my Denman brush. It just leaves my hair with a smooth finish for my twist. In that section, I split it into 2 to make the 2-strand twist, and then I begin twisting in opposite directions. Now this technique is important because it's what's going to help you get a defined and not loose twist. It's going to make that twist stay in place when you twist it in the opposite directions. If you don't get what I mean, don't worry. Further along in the video, I'm going to get a closer view of the motion that I have my hands going in to get that twist perfect. But for now, I'm going to add a little bit more product to the ends of my twist and then roll it with a perm rod just so the ends can be really nice and curled. I ended up with 5 twists in that section, so now I'll move along. Before I show you the twisting technique, I just wanted to show off the heat damage that's in the front of my hair, and it's just straight and super limp, and it is not cute. It is not popping at all. I've been cutting it off gradually, but I mean, it's still really annoying. I'm about to spray that section with some water because while I was doing the other parts of my hair, that section got dry, and I like to do this style on damp or wet hair. For this twist, I've already added the oil and the cream, so now I'm just going to run the Denman brush through that section just for a last detangle and then begin twisting. So I've split the section in 2 and I'm just going to begin twisting in opposite directions. I'm about to slow it down right now. So my left hand is going to go in the left direction and my right hand is going to twist in the right direction. That way they're going opposite directions. Now this is going to take some time, but with practice you'll get it. Trust me, it took me 3 days to figure out how to do this technique. Also, while you're twisting, you're going to want to smooth out your hair right before you twist it. Just smoothing it down as you go along. That's going to also help with a more defined and sleek final result. You can see me smoothing the hair as I go down with my index finger and my thumb. Now I'm detangling for one last time before I get to the end and then putting that perm rod on there. So I like to use my index finger to smooth the hair on the rod because this will give the curl at the end a nice defined and sleek look at the end of the twist. To make sure that curl doesn't come apart, I like to take some of that twist and roll it on top of the already rolled hair on the rod just so it stays in place. Okay, so for one last time, I'm gonna show in slow motion how I'm twisting in opposite directions. I cannot stress how important that is for you to get a nice defined look in the end, and I really hope I'm making sense of it all. If not, let me know and I'll try to do a more in-depth video. We're at the end, and you can't forget to put that perm rod on and smoothing it on there. That's really important too. Smooth it on there and then twist it on top of the smoothed hair on the rod. I ended up with about 21 twists, I think, so now I'm about to put my satin bonnet on and head for bed. I'll be back in the morning for the takedown. It's the next morning and I just got from under my bonnet dryer. I never give my hair enough time to dry. I think it only dried for like 7 or 6 hours. So I sat under the dryer, but the back section of my hair is still a little damp. So I'm going to try to be careful so I don't get too much frizz and less definition. Before I take down my twist, I'm going to put this Alma rejuvenating oil on my hands just so I don't disturb my curls and have too much frizz since my hair already is still a little damp. I don't have any specific technique for taking down my twist. I think I just start towards the bottom and work my way up. So this is the final product before I begin to fluff and get that volume that I like. You can see in the back it's a little not defined, but that's okay. We're still going to roll with the punches. With my pick, I'm just going to go underneath the roots and lift them up so I can achieve the maximum volume possible. I absolutely love big hair, so my pick is my best friend. My hair didn't really come out how I would like to, mostly because it didn't dry. It was still damp. But as a natural, you always got to have a plan B. So I'm going to switch gears a little bit and put the bobby pins on the side and turn this into a style that I can rock with. So here's where I'm just going to play with it a little bit until I get it how I want it. Doing a little bit of separation and a little bit of fluffing. You got to get it just right. So after a little more manipulation, this was the final result, and I actually like how it came out. It's like a nice frohawk. That pretty much wraps up this style, so thank you for watching. Make sure you comment, like, subscribe, and share for a friend. Also, since this was my first YouTube video, I would love to hear your feedback. Tell me what you liked, what you didn't like, what I could do better, all of that jazz. Peace and love.